Thunder jobs are amazing to fight, but stressful to fight at the same time.
Come on over, you. A word.
You killed that machine!
Yes, I did.
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates!
What was that?
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to landfall. I met your CEO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There was something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CEO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful.
There they are! The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below, shall we?
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out. Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Ferro.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she could open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
I don't trust the seal.
This water's warm.
Something about him just feels off.
It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
Hey. That fan is still running. Which means this place still has power. I don't know if my thinking is correct, but maybe if the Zeniths found a way to
Yeah. This could get me in
stay,
tag.
found a way to stay alive for, I think it was said 1,000 years. Maybe Pharaoh found a way to do the same, or was with those zeniths while funding Zero Dawn. I'm just trying to make connections that may
Looks like this tunnel
not
leads deeper into the structure.
exist. Oh. Oh, it's stopped just enough for me to.
Stuff the turbine was spinning to get past it.
Are you? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. I'm stuck again. I want to get out. Oh, I'm supposed to go. No, I don't want to keep going up. I want to go down. How am I supposed to get there? No, how am I supposed to get there? How am I supposed to get there? If I can't get enough purchase to how am I supposed to get over there if the current isn't letting up? How am I supposed to get down there? Is there something I'm missing over here? Oh. I completely missed that doorway
I'm gonna
there.
stop the turbine around here somewhere.
Okay.
Stop the turbine.
Now I can
Good.
get across to this door. I knew I had to get in there, but I just did not see the door that was behind me.
Okay, I'm inside, but how do I let the Quinn in? It looks like an exercise room?
Here I am again, hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
For some reason, I thought it was just Ted Ferro that came down here. But there was a whole team Ferro brought with him.
The living area. It's pretty big, too.
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Grigori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
Are we going to find out what happened to this guru guy? I'm kind of interested to figure out what happened. Did I tell Grigori Fastbox Journal? Did I tell Ted what he needed to hear or only what he wanted to hear? Did I want to lead him to salvation, or was I simply seeking my own? I invited him to consider his being in the universe bereft of the trappings of techno-nihilism. But did he instead annihilate his own past along with the rest of the world? Oh God, what have I done? Seems like Grigori had regrets for working with Ferro.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise. He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. I'm sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
Why do I think that Ferro had something to do with Grigori's death?
Let's hope this is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
Do we have to let the Quinn in, though? Just get what we need, and then let them in.
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
Yeah.
That looks like some kind of access control. Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit initiated.
Oh, that's so cool, though.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
dress like Ted Ferro.
I am Pharaoh, renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations. His soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raymond?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No, 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 no. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
Excellent. Shall we proceed? Look at this place. The grandeur.
Pharaoh's domain.
I knew
Simply
he was up
breathtaking.
to something.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Really
Your
do not
Magnificence,
like this
perhaps
dude
we should
now.
leave guards behind to cover our exits?
Indeed. And let it be done.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
To think all this preserved for ages.
As destiny intended for me.
Why do you have a focus? I thought the royal family weren't allowed to have one.
Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, my seal.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that.
The Emperor will heap rewards upon you for this, my CO.
Great risks bring great bounties, Overseer.
I think this way might lead down.
Excellent. Remember every detail of his Bohai. Posterity. It will be as
Okay, looks like both ways lead down.
Quite a palace Pharaoh built for himself.
No less than he deserved.
I have a feeling that at some point Aloy will have to put an end to CO, or they will turn on me.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be? Dad said there wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
Sounds like poison of some kind to me.
So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Those certainly look threatening.
Huh. Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
Guess it's just us then.
We have no choice.
What are they weak against again?
Don't let it
Fire.
The diviner is down. A poor showing. Keep at it. Good strike. Keep your guard up. We got it.
I forgot how tough these guys are.
You got it. There, it is done.
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. At his eyes. And I know now that he's watching me. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
Yes, that looks like the way.
Oh. For some reason I thought those were like some sort of alien heads, but as I got closer, it's obvious that they're Egyptian architecture.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
Ferro.
Ever deeper we go.
Yes.
What is that? A reclining throne, attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
How can I explain to him that you can't really prove an organism has achieved immortality in a day, a week, or even a year? The question literally embodies the idiom, "only time will tell." I have no idea how long his body will survive. All I know is that it will last a lot longer than mine. As far as the therapy goes, we have graduated from 2 steps forward. 1 step back to 2 steps forward. 1 step sideways. With each treatment, his cells regenerate more effectively. At this point, I don't think they're aging at all, but mutations keep popping up, and each one has to be treated individually. So far my strategy of pharmaceutical whack-a-mole seems to be working, but for how long, and with what side effects? The irony is, I've probably achieved more for the field in these last 2 years than the entire industry did in the last 20, but no one's around to appreciate it. Ted sure doesn't. These days, he doesn't seem to appreciate anything. Sumpto.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
Don't tell me they managed to make Ted like the Zeniths. I never thought Ted would actually do it. I assumed the whole thing was just to scare me, to keep me under control, to show what he might do if if I ever stepped out of line or screwed up his treatments. I certainly kept me motivated. What does it say about me, about us? There's so few of us left, and we are still keeping secrets from each other. Such terrible secrets.
scan the device.
You did this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me. I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you? You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare? You know what we have to do. Please.
If you will.
Don't rush. Okay, looks like that's the only thing I can do then.